Hello and welcome.
What are you? That's the wrong introduction, Matthew.
Sorry, I saw camera rolling and I something took over and.
It is time, my friends. What could possibly be the final Temu Tech. We got this one in before the end of being able to buy stuff on Temu, potentially, maybe. I don't know.
Why can't you just say tariffs?
I can't say the T word. Every time I say the T word, somebody gets mad at me. I'm very excited and a little bit sad. All right, my friends. This first item requires some preparation. One moment, please. To kick this one off in true style, we're going to be going for the Temu Fit.
Tax evasion.
Yep.
The
You know
tax
what?
evasion lobster.
He doesn't pay tariffs. Every time you try to put a tariff on the lobster, he gets back in the ocean. You can't find him again.
Oh, to be a lobster not paying tariffs.
So, my friends, let us begin.
What?
A fake PlayStation Portal. This is the SG-GAM video game screen HD 4.3 inches. It runs Linux/Emulate 4.3 with 26 emulators, and it's got a quad-core Cortex 855 processor. Oh, here we go. This device has pre-installed more than 30 copyright games. If users need to install other game programs, they should pay attention to the copyright of the content. If there are disputes or other liabilities caused by copyright, it has nothing to do with our company.
I love how them admitting to the crime, it's almost like they're absolved of it now?
Yeah, it's like, hey, guess what? I did 30 crimes, but if you do extra crimes, it's not on me. Also, the 30 crimes I did, also not on me. This, my friends, is the Portal-ish. I don't know what to say about this. This is very interesting. So, it's smaller than the real Portal, but it does have the SD card already installed, USB-C, a power switch, and it's got mini HDMI. Oh, it immediately turns on. Oh, you've got lit up start and select buttons?
Okay.
Dang, son.
They put a little effort into this.
Okay, so we got PSP, PSX or PlayStation 1, Dreamcast, DS, all games, which is 19,947 games. Y'all, you said you had 30 copyright games, not 19,947. Thank you. Favoritos? Holy f***, that's my image. Holy f***, that's my image.
Huh?
That's a thumbnail for one of my videos. I'm not kidding you in any way whatsoever, absolutely ever.
Just, play some games and play games. I love them.
I love them. Okay. play games and play games.
Like, look, do you not see this frame from my video and the
why he's in
favoritos?
favor of the tariffs. It explains so much.
We have to put a stop to this, okay? I wasn't on board with tariffs until now. This is what's happening. All right, let's play some games here. Also, this D-pad sounds terrible. You hear this?
Ugh.
Sounds like a bag of bones.
Yeah, it's my knees in the morning.
All right, I'm gonna play practice. Tiptronic mode. Okay, am I gonna be Rachel or Dan?
Dan, of course.
The two genders.
Oh, well, Rachel has the cooler 911, so I'm gonna do that
The
one.
two genders, Rachel and Dan.
All right. What are these physics? This is a perfectly passable emulator. Now, I will say that while it looks a lot like a Portal, obviously it's not a Portal, although that's probably more useful than a Portal. However, the emulation game has been very competitive lately. We've looked at a number of emulator handhelds recently that are less than $30, and I'll be honest, are higher quality than this. So for this guy, Alex, it was clearly an affordable price of 30 bucks or less. It's gotta be less than 30.
Well, we paid $81.
You're paying that Sony pony tax.
And I don't even get a $5 royalty for my damn thumbnail? That's not tax evasion.
That is tax.
As our swan song Temu, I had to purchase a wide variety of attire to fully accessorize myself for the new era.
Is that the Lorax T-posing?
Yeah. Now we're speaking about some unique and interesting tech that you'll only find on Temu. This most certainly is going to qualify. Now, this small, unassuming box contains what Timmy Cook and the boys could only dream of shipping in this decade. The music camera. This is, I cannot believe I'm gonna say this.
Wait.
Yeah,
What?
it's an iPhone chonky boy with a big old screen.
That looks like a humane.
From this side, it looks like someone chopped like an iPhone mini in half, right? So you've got.
When you're taller than you are, when you're shorter than you are wide.
God damn it! Thank you.
I showed.
Look, it even says hello with the Apple font. All right, we're into the iChode. Let's go.
Oh my God. Can we say that?
We can actually. I think. What are they gonna do? Cancel Temu on us? So this is not a smartphone. It is a digital camera that just takes some inspiration from a certain fruit-themed company.
This has the same interface as a dash cam.
Yeah, you know what? That's right.
Like honestly, it probably is a dash cam.
Yeah, the camera is like a Sony Starvis 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that is a dash cam.
That is a dash
Dash
cam.
cam activate. All right. So movie mode and.
It also
okay.
has crash detection.
So I can tell you there's no stabilization. This is
about to hit a building. Also, are you sure that it has 2 lenses and not just one of them being fake?
this is the real camera. This is a fake one. Oh, there's a front-facing camera on this thing.
Yo!
It's the exact same camera as the back. Actually, look maybe slightly better. Now let's get in here. Let's do our chode phone selfie.
Chode phone! Look at him, he's a little piggy!
Oinker.
He's a little piggy!
Wow, what
Be patient.
are you doing?
Sorry, I just felt like it was time for a wardrobe
what?
change.
The horrors are never ending, yet I remain silly.
How much did we pay for the Chode Phone 9000?
It was $44.
Isn't that worth at least $4?
Dang.
Yo, I could text on this.
Can we all agree on one simple fact? That there is one game franchise that is head and shoulders above all others and has revolutionized the gaming industry.
Donkey Kong.
No.
Golden
Ape
Sun?
Escape,
No. No.
Chrono Trigger.
No.
World of Warcraft.
No.
Ooh.
Y'all.
League of
The answer's
Legends.
right here. It's Pokemon.
Okay, you know,
Whatever.
no one's ever heard of Pokemon.
Yeah, not even once.
It's such a niche.
This is a reproduction of Pokemon Sapphire. It is moderately high quality, I will say. I mean, it's got all the Nintendo stuff.
It's the wrong shade of blue.
A moderately high quality, but it is blue. It does have like an interesting pattern, which is not realistic at all, but also not terrible. Let me actually grab a Game Boy and play this for a minute. Alex, tell me, if I was gonna buy a used copy of Sapphire on the used market right now, I'm paying 80 bucks?
They're generally around $100, and for just a cartridge, if you want a complete in box, they're like $200-300 easy.
Wow,
lot of money.
why would anyone
Look at this.
like to play Pokemon?
All right, I mean, I can say that this is a copy of Pokemon Sapphire. Alex, how much do we pay for this highly sus-looking, but mostly fine, fake cart of Pokemon Sapphire?
Yeah, so what you paid for the price of your ethics and morals is $5.
$5. Look, man, I do a lot of things for $5. Play Pokemon will be one of them. I got something that's gonna be a little bit of a surprise for us all. Is everyone familiar with the concept of a mystery box?
Yes.
No, actually. Tell us more.
Well, for this mystery box, it's a game console mystery box. Well, I will say that there are 2 identical looking packages that just got taped together. So let's find out. How much do we pay for our mystery game console lots?
We paid a little over $28.
Oh, no, this is gonna be bad.
$28.
This is gonna be bad. Wait, so each one of these are 14 bucks?
Yeah.
I'm playing NES games. All right, well, let's see what we got. So this is the DR35 Plus. So actually, wait, no, this is actually not terrible. 480p display. This is basically the same kind of little emulator console that we've been seeing all over the place. Like, they have knocked these off. I think this was originally like an Ambernick design, I think. Here, someone want to come help me play? I need a volunteer because I got 2 of these things. So you do that one, I'll do this one. They are also the same color, so
okay.
one for you, one for a friend.
So we have 15,286.3 games.
That seems like plenty.
What do you mean by that?
0.3.
Hey, look, I'm just saying, 0.3.
Oh, you know what? This is different than the last one I tried. So even though it's similar, the buttons feel different, and also the D-pad's really weirdly chody.
Wait, so they're both the DR35
They're
pluses?
the exact same thing.
That means you got the most common one.
Oh, really? Wait, what could I have gotten?
You could have gotten a DR35 Plus, a R36 Max, a K36, or a R40 Pro, which is the rarest.
Yeah, they only come out at night.
Ooh, yeah, look how sharp that is, actually.
Yeah. I will say this Game Boy game works fine. It actually looks like a pretty decent, like...
It's not too bad,
Yeah.
honestly. Performance is pretty good.
If you don't own one of these questionable IP machines, it is so much bang for your buck. Like, it's crazy this thing is 14 bucks. Well, at least it used to be 14 bucks when, you know, you could buy them on Temu. Cool, okay, I feel completely ready to go for this next item.
I eat drywall!
I mean, what else can I say? Behold, my friends, the way to enjoy time. It is a high-quality music listening apparatus.
What? Wait,
It is
what?
the Time Beat Specker. So embrace the rhythm of life with Time Beat.
Embrace the rhythm of your record. People should not be allowed to name things.
I agree, actually. That's bad. So we're now paired. Now there's a variety of things here. So I can change the volume. So this is actually a rotary dial. It's spinning for some reason. And then there's a record button. Or I don't know what that one is. A memory button and the next and previous track. We'll start by listening to some copyright-free music so we can react to it. And then we'll play the good stuff after.
Okay, you can't play lo-fi. Wait, no. You can't play lo-fi on this.
That is
Can we just
cheating.
mention it's spinning?
They made a speaker that does more things. They overcomplicated this.
Now he's over there again.
All right, sorry, I just had to prepare myself real quick.
I am a tummy ache survivor. Roses. My baby don't mess around.
Okay, now, before we all get excited, Alex, can you let them know about the bad news?
Does this cost like $400?
No.
Alex, what's the bad news?
Alex, let them know the bad news.
Alex, tell me the bad news.
Give it to him.
The
Give it to
bad
him
news?
straight.
Alex, give me the bad news.
The bad news is that's not a real record player?
Well, what? You did not give me a digital record player that had all the songs on it?
Y'all, I was playing Bluetooth the whole time.
No!
Yeah, I know. This was also quite reasonably priced, if I recall correctly, right?
Correct. This cost $17.
Okay.
Not a
actually,
bad speaker
you know-
for 17 bucks.
That's not bad.
Okay, so since the very beginning of doing Temu videos a few years ago, as soon as Temu became a thing, we have wanted to do one thing, and we have been unable to do that thing until now, which, happy coincidence, this is our last episode of Temu Tech. You'll know why. So, we're gonna start it with this, and everything will become clear very quickly.
Oh, it's a go.
No.
It's a gawfuck.
Gawfuck.
You gotta say it with a Boston accent.
Gawfuck.
Go fuck.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
That's it, you're exactly right. This is, as they have so eloquently put, a Gawfuck computer desktop because great features start here. So, this is supposedly a full gaming PC that we have ordered from Temu. However, we want it for a different reason. Let me pop this open and you'll see what I'm talking about here. Behold, my friends, the Gawfuck. So this is as you can see, a glass chassis. You'll see that you actually have a large aftermarket cooler. You have a Wi-Fi card. You've got yourself 1 DIMM of RAM and a SSD.
That one was a little iffy.
I feel there's a lot of lead up to this because we bought this for one very specific reason.
You keep saying that.
But I'm gonna reveal that later because retention. Let's give this thing a try.
Ooh.
Holy balls, the thing's bright.
Honestly, that's pretty good.
Are we doing things here? Is the monitor doing things?
It should.
I feel like we should have gotten something by now.
Well, anyway, this PC is not working. So let us evaluate the problems here. Unfortunately, we can't get to work, and it is not possible to, like, say, flash the BIOS or something, because this is a very unusual motherboard with an unusual processor. Let me demonstrate for you, my friends. It is straight up a mid-range laptop chip that they slapped into a desktop motherboard, which would have been cool if it worked. Unfortunately, it does not work. I can't get another BIOS or anything. Like, we've gotten no signal out of it with the graphics card, the whole thing. So, let me move to our backup plan, because the reason why we bought this PC is not only because it's weird, but because we're attempting to do something that I've wanted to do for many a moon, which is to build a Temu PC. Also important because the Temu PC I tried to buy for parts does not work.
Wait.
Run that back a little bit.
My original plan was to buy a pre-built on Temu, build a PC from Temu, and see which one was better. Unfortunately, the pre-built is dead. So instead, I'm going to salvage some parts out of this and build my own PC. I have all kind of parts down here, all kind.
But what were you gonna do if it did work?
Put them head to head, see if I could build a better PC than the one I bought.
Then why do you need to salvage parts from this one?
So this one's broken, and I'm going to take the better parts out of this one now.
Oh my God.
Alex, how much did I pay for this entire PC with all of its lovely RGB fans and its fully functional, maybe RAM, and fully functional SSD, probably, and not fully functional motherboard?
$306.
Wait, that's a lot of money. Wait, what?
Bro! It's not.
Okay, you could have gotten an HP stream that worked.
You keep the HP stream words out your damn mouth. Oh, wow. So let me show you what we were able to purchase from Temu, because some of the parts that I was actually able to buy on Temu I was very surprised about. A Samsung 990 Pro.
In the sketchiest looking box.
Oh,
ever.
sorry, 990 Pro. This is so dumb. It looks a lot like a Samsung, but they specifically don't say the word Samsung, but they've copied every other element of this. So we're gonna start out, oh, it's also SATA. It's not NVMe, it's SATA.
Wait, what?
What? Look at it. Do you see how it's got the two notches? So it's a SATA SSD, not a M2. So, imagine that, they lied about NVMe part.
Oh my God.
Well, it's a great start for our PC build. I got other things too. Behold, my friends, our Temu CPU. It is an AMD Ryzen 5500. I'm not sure this is an authentic CPU or something that has not been tampered with.
Or maybe it's talking future tense.
Uh-oh. So for our first two components, Alex, how much do we pay for these very high quality Temu authentic accessories and components?
We paid $87 for the not NVMe drive.
Oh my God.
What? Wait, you could just get a normal drive. That's real.
Real for $87.
Maybe. How about my CPU? This is a great deal, right?
We paid $84.
That's about right.
My sir!
No.
It's give or take. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Anyway, let's continue. Now this next one, I feel like they can't mess this up, right? Like surely, there we go. Gamog RAM. This is 16 gigabytes, 3200 mega transfer DDR4. This is a single DEM. That's supposed to be dual DEMs. Oh, okay.
Dividend.
I will say that it is way bigger than it needs to be. Can you see like the size of the actual like RAM module?
Wait,
right?
I thought that was covered in paper.
This is tall enough that it actually probably wouldn't clear a lot of CPU coolers. That's great. We'll just put that off to the side here. Alex, that one was also affordable, right?
Actually, yes, it was. So we paid $20. I mean, that's still not an amazing price, but
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
DDR4 is pretty cheap these
Yeah.
days.
Okay. We've got the Manmu 240 millimeter radio. Manmu. What do you call me? You know what? When I need some help, I call Manmu and I'm in business. And this one was very affordable. It was like less than a regular one, right?
It was $45.
$45, that's pretty cheap. So we got ourselves some hardware. We do have what appears to be a cooler of actually some level of quality. It's got the fans pre-installed. I actually will say this does look a lot better than $40, but we'll actually have to mount it up and see. At least we got one good item. At least one, right?
Well, we don't know that one works yet.
How does everyone feel about a graphics card?
Oh, I don't like the
That's
size
the
of
not
that.
right.
Yeah,
that's not the right shape of that box.
Oh, really? What makes you say that?
It should be.
Well, here's the
I-
thing. You're getting there. Behold, my
RTX
friends,
69.
a very high quality
Oh, wait a minute. Yes!
RTX 3050. Yes, indeed. This is a Yeston card. I
wait,
believe
is
Ken
this-
is familiar with this brand.
This is the company that makes the waifu cards.
Yes. Behold, my friends.
I don't want to be here anymore. Oh my
Oh,
god.
no,
It's so cute.
That's
It's
not
just
a
little
waifu
guy.
card.
It's the right color.
That's an iJustine.
It is an iJustine.
And you know what? I think Justine would probably not use this because it's too low end. This is a low profile RTX 3050. What price would you say you would say yes to for a 3050 for my Temu build?
30 bucks.
I'll
Dramatically better.
say like 120.
Matt?
I said about 30 bucks.
Alex, let them know how absolutely wrong they are.
Why are you so proud? You're not in the right here.
I am absolutely in the right here.
It cost us $207.
It's not a good deal, but it's actually not a completely horrible one for a 3050. I definitely overpaid, there's no doubt. But it's cute and it's got a fan that's the size of a little duder. I have another item though that will help to pull this whole PC build together. The Jintoll A600.
Gross.
So this is a high quality PC case that I can pick up with one finger. But look how absolutely adorbs this thing is. So my friends, let us put together our Yeston Manmu little baby PC build. I'm gonna show you exactly what happens when you buy your PC parts on Temu. So my friends, you may notice that our PC has had some creative modifications. Really, some external cooling.
What are you trying to
always
accomplish
helps.
there?
Here's the thing, this case might fit a slim 240mm radiator, but you know what definitely fits? An external 240mm radiator, which is my favorite kind. All right, let's see if this thing works. Ready, set, and...
How do we know if it's on?
Well, nothing happened, so that's probably not a good sign.
Is it the sketchy pink graphics
Wait,
card?
wait, something
wait.
just sparked.
Yeah, something actually in the upper right hand sparked.
Are you trying to tell me that the first Temu PC I bought didn't work? The PC that I have tried to build sparked when I pressed the power button? This is the way we're gonna send Temu out? Can someone get a fire extinguisher real quick?
Nah.
With that, my friends, it is time to bid adieu to our Temu saga. I think this would be a great time for us to look back at some of the best moments of Temu's past. Like when this happened.
How many faker
And remember, this one?
Hundreds,
Oh,
thousands.
this one was a real moment. And of course, we couldn't forget everyone's favorite. I want men.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
I want men. Goodbye, Temu. We won't miss you. We're just gonna shop on Wish.com from now on.